Good evening, everyone. I hope you are having a wonderful day. So, today we're going to get into a particular pose that is pretty much used often within the practice, and that's the back bend. So, we're going to go over safe ways how you can get into and out of your back bends so that you don't strain any muscles within your back and also so that you can continue to practice this safely. So, first and foremost, wherever you are, you don't have to come to a mat. You can remain wherever you are in the middle of the floor as soon as you get out of bed. First and foremost, you want to firmly press your feet and toes into the mat and floor. So before you do anything, that's with any pose that you're working on, lift all of the toes off your mat and floor, spread them wide, press each toe into the mat and floor, starting with your pinky toe, and go all the way down, pressing all of the toes down into the big toe. Coming into your back bend, first and foremost, we want to make sure that we engage our hips, our pelvis, our thighs, and even the seat. So yes, you're hearing me say engaging your seat here. Sometimes when people come into back bends, they leave the seat out. So what happens if you try to press your hips and pelvis forward, but you're still putting a deep arch within your lower back here. You're putting that little arch in the lower back, and then you try to come into a back bend. What you're doing now, you're compressing the small bones within the lower back and putting a little bit more weight and pressure into the lower back. And that's something we don't want to do. So first and foremost, we want to start to engage the lower half of the body. So go ahead and start to press your hips and pelvis forward. Press the thighs forward. Your toes will still engage and press into the mat and floor. From here, go ahead and start to squeeze your glutes in. Squeeze your seat in. Squeeze the bottom forward. Press your bottom forward along with your hips, your pelvis, and your thighs. Now, once you've engaged your seat, pressing the seat forward, pressing your hips and pelvis forward, pressing the thighs forward, your quadriceps forward, you're going to feel the head, neck, and chest naturally want to rock back. And that's a part of your back bend here. So a couple of ways you can get into your back bend using arm movement. If you have hypertension, high blood pressure, shoulder issues, feel free to press your palms and heart center. Palms and finger pads pressed together. Your hands can press at the hips. You can even bend the elbows and cactus arms. Palms can face the ears. So if you feel all right with straightening the arms, slowly breathe in. You can lift the arms above the head, straightening the elbows as much as possible. Roll the shoulders back. The palms can press together. Your fingers can interlace except for the pointer fingers. Your arms can be shoulder width apart, palms can still face each other. Continue to press the seat forward. Engage the hips and pelvis by pressing those forward as well. Feel the whole front of your body open up. The great thing you want to get into as you come into your back bend, only roll back as far as the body will allow you to. So some people can go a little bit deeper into their back bend. Some people can only go a little bit, which is fine. You always want to follow your body here. So holding here for just a few breaths. Feel free to engage your breath here. Press the seat forward still. Feel the upper body naturally roll back. Feel gravity take over. But press your seat forward. Press your hips and pelvis forward. Press the thighs forward. Breathing here, inhale. Exhale. Slowly release the breath. Breathing and press your seat forward. Exhale. Relax the shoulders back. Breathing and press into the toes. Exhale. Breathing in. Exhale. Slowly breathe in. Lengthen the spine. And when you lengthen your spine, what you want to do is press your seat back this time. Press the hips, the pelvis, and thighs, and exhale, slowly roll the arms beside the body no matter where they are. Feel free to shake out your feet, your hands, your arms. So we want to make sure that we get into this back bend safely. So again, feel free to come into your back bend anytime you want to wake up in the morning. You want to start off your day with a back bend, opening up the fluids within the spine, feeling bits and pieces of your vertebrae separate as fluids flush in and out in between the vertebrae. This is a really great way to open the heart as well, open up that chest cavity, opening up the breath, filling the stomach with breath, activating the feet and toes, just really preparing yourself for the beginning of your day. So coming back into your back bend, again, follow the guides of your body. Squeeze the seat forward, press the hips and pelvis forward. That head, neck, and shoulders, you're gonna feel gravity take over when you start to press your seat forward. The head will naturally rock back here. And I'm gonna press my palms of heart center here. So you can kind of see that full lengthening of the body. Pressing the hips and pelvis forward, press the thighs forward. Squeeze the seat in. So when we squeeze the seat in, we're supporting that lower back so that the majority of your weight doesn't shift into that lower back, and we don't start to compress that lower back. So again, you don't want to put that a little arch in the back. You don't want to put any arch in the back when you're coming into a back bend. You want to press your seat forward. Squeeze the seat in, press it forward. You'll definitely feel a lot better in your back bend here. Press the thighs forward. Relax the head, neck, and shoulders back. Feel that whole front of your half of your body open up here. Press the seat forward. The more you press your seat forward, that deeper that back bend will become. But you want to do it naturally with little to no strain. Breathing here. And again, your palms can rest here. Your hands can rest at the hips. Your arms can roll beside the ears. Wherever you are, breathe deep. Whenever, again, coming out of your back bend, press your thighs back, press the hips back, press your seat back, and relax the seat. Feel your back naturally stack. Relax the arms beside the body. So as you can see, coming into that back bend is a really great way to open up the spine, open up the front of the body. So you're not just stretching the whole back of the body, but you're also stretching the front. I hope you enjoyed that bit of an example, that great practice of back bends. And I hope you feel a lot better spine-wise. Feel free to come into your back bends anytime you're sitting for an extended amount of time. So if you are doing some desk work, definitely take some time out of your workday to do just a small back bend. And all you need is a couple of breaths. Just 1, 2, or 3 deep breaths. But definitely feel free to take a break. If you're standing long periods of time, if you're on your feet, come into that back bend. Again, you don't have to create a specific space. You can do it no matter where you are at your work. Just kind of create that moment, come into your back bend, engage your glutes, engage the seats. So this is Delana Oliver. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you enjoyed this mini session. I'm here live at Delana's Yoga Suite. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me at www.delanasyogassuite.com. I'd love to hear from you, and I'd love to see you soon on the mat. Thank you so much for joining me. You guys have a good moment, a good week, a good month. Bye-bye.